India and Bhutan share close and friendly ties. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be on a state visit to Bhutan from 11th and 12th November. India's ambassador to Bhutan, Sandeep Arya, speaks with DD India on the significance of the state visit and the areas in focus.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi is set to embark on an official visit to Bhutan. To tell us about it, we have with us India's ambassador to Bhutan, Ambassador Sandeep Arya. Ambassador, welcome to DD India.
Thank you.
Now, India and Bhutan are the closest neighbors. We understand that Bhutan is also an important pillar of neighborhood first policy for India. How do you see the significance of Prime Minister's visit?
The visit of the Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi, is taking place at a very, very special time. Right now in Bhutan, we have something called Global Peace Prayer Festival, which is going on, which is, I think, also a very unique thing. Bhutanese are calling it an unprecedented event that they are holding. And then we have, of course, bilateral relations and our own various bilateral issues which will come up for discussion. What is also happening is that we have holy relics of Lord Buddha which have come here. This country has very strong traditions and belief in Buddhist belief system, the faith, etc. And I think it will really be very good from the perspective of our outreach to the people and participating in many of these festivities.
India and Bhutan also share a very important development partnership. There is a mega hydropower project, P2 as we understand, is going to be inaugurated. How does that take this very special partnership to the next level?
So Bhutan is a country of a moderate size, and for their own economy, I think they are basically hydropower plays a very, very important role. A large part of their GDP production and their exports comprise of hydropower. So this is a 1020 megawatt hydropower project which has been in the making. It's a government to government project. So it has been conceived by the two governments, has been developed also in close cooperation by the two governments. I think it will really mark a very important, very big jump in the hydropower generation. And it's good for the economy of Bhutan. It's good for India in terms of gaining power or electricity.
Ambassador, also if you talk about people-to-people ties, what can you tell us about the capacity building program that India is engaged in, especially for the youth of Bhutan? We learned about the Gyaltsang program. If you can tell us more on that.
So I think our overall profile of development cooperation and economic cooperation between the two countries is very, very broad. We take part in many very wide-ranging activities from education, healthcare, agriculture, and even trade, manufacturing, etc. So I think it's a very broad base on which we are very closely involved. Our bilateral trade itself comprises about 80% of all the foreign trade of Bhutan, so which means we are a very important partner for export and import. And I think coming back to the Gyaltsang program itself, I think which is a very important vision of His Majesty the King of Bhutan. He conceived it a few years ago, and he has conceived it as a program for the purpose of, I think, all the youth in Bhutan to be having, I think, several components are there. One is a little bit of connection with the country. Okay. And so there is a brief training of general skills, general kind of awareness, a little bit of basic defense skills also. Then there are specialized skills in different areas which can be based on the area of interest of the person. It can be in the fields like, civilian, semi-skilled things, and sometimes medicine related activities, etc. So it's conceived as a 1-year course which every 18-year-old in Bhutan should try to undertake.
So thank you very much for speaking with DD India. That's Ambassador Sandeep Arya speaking to us on the broad significance of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's upcoming visit to Bhutan. With camera person Saurabh, Shubhendu Ghosh for DD India in Thimphu.